It was supposed to be just another magical night. A Coldplay concert, filled with lights, music, and emotion. But then, the camera panned. A couple appeared on the Jumbotron. They kissed, and the internet exploded. That moment would become one of the most talked about scandals of the year. But what really happened at the Coldplay concert? And who are the people behind this viral moment? Let's break it down. Chapter 1. The kiss that went viral. It began like every other stadium show. Fans were singing, the band was playing, and somewhere in the crowd sat a couple, Andy Byron, the CEO of Astronomer, and Kristen Cabot. As the camera swept across the audience, it paused on them. What happened next was simple. They kissed. But the internet didn't see just a kiss. Social media instantly lit up. Wait, isn't that Andy Byron? And isn't he married to someone else? The video spread across TikTok, Twitter, Reddit. Everyone had an opinion. And suddenly, this wasn't just a cute moment on the Jumbotron. It was a story, a scandal, a headline. Chapter 2. Who is Andy Byron? Andy Byron isn't a rock star. He isn't an actor. But in the tech world, he's a big deal. CEO of Astronomer, a rising name in AI and data tools, a respected figure in tech circles, known for his leadership, intelligence, and until recently, a relatively private personal life. Married to Megan Kerrigan Byron. By all appearances, a family man. But appearances can be deceiving, because that one concert changed everything. Chapter 3. Who is Kristen Cabot? Kristen Cabot, a high-level executive, chief people officer at the same company, respected, polished, powerful. But when the world found out who she was sitting with, things got messy. Some people claimed, she's his co-worker. She's the other woman. Others said, this isn't our business. But the damage was already done. Screenshots of LinkedIn profiles, company bios, Facebook connections. Nothing was safe. The internet turned into an investigation room. Chapter 4. The fallout. It wasn't just gossip anymore. It became corporate. Astronomer's name was trending, not because of their product, but because of the people who led it. Investors started asking questions. Employees were stunned. Clients were confused. Where was the statement? Where was the leadership? For days, silence. Then finally, a message. Andy Byron released a statement. He confirmed the relationship. He called it personal. He asked for privacy. But it wasn't enough. Chapter 5. The internet responds. The apology was too late for many. Screenshots of wedding photos surfaced. Comments like, she deserves better. What about his wife? Others defended him, saying, we all make mistakes. Let them live. The debate raged on. Was it cheating? Was it just poor timing? Or was it simply love caught on camera? Chapter 6. Where is Megan Kerrigan Byron? Amid the chaos, one voice was missing. Megan Kerrigan Byron. The wife, the mother, the woman blindsided in front of millions. The woman blindsided in front of millions. Some said she had already deleted her Facebook. Others claimed she was preparing a statement. But from her, silence. And in that silence, people projected their own stories. Empathy, anger, heartbreak. Because this wasn't just about a CEO. It was about betrayal, public pain, and private wounds. Chapter 7. How the company reacted. Astronomer Incorporated had a decision to make. Protect the CEO or protect their brand. Some insiders say there were emergency board meetings. Others say legal teams got involved. Then came the internal email, a reminder of company values, of ethics, of boundaries. But the public? They wanted accountability, not corporate language. Hashtag fire the CEO trended. Then hashtag Team Megan. Then hashtag ColdplayCam. The situation had gone far beyond HR policies. Chapter 8. Why this story struck a nerve. Why did this one kiss matter so much? Maybe because people saw themselves in it. Their trust, their relationships, their fears. It was raw, unfiltered, captured live on a giant screen. This wasn't just about Andy and Kristen. It was about betrayal in the age of virality. Because when private choices go public, the fallout is never private. Chapter 9. The Power of the Internet. In 60 seconds, a kiss became content. A CEO became a villain. A woman became a symbol of heartbreak. The internet never sleeps. It never forgets. But it also moves on. Another scandal will come. Another name will trend. But for the people involved, the impact will last much longer. Closing. What happens next? Will Andy Byron step down? Will Kristen Cabot remain an astronomer? Will Megan Kerrigan speak out? No one knows for sure. But one thing is clear. No Jumbotron moment is ever just a moment anymore. Not in this digital age. Not when secrets hide in plain sight. And not when a Coldplay song becomes the soundtrack to the internet's newest obsession.